Hey there, Sarabox here. Today we will be running down a Endrek budget build for casual kitchen table gaming. I like to call this one the Endrek the Sacrificial Alchemist. Our focus will be Endrek the human wizard who loves to spawn tokens. Endrek's effect is: whenever you cast a creature spell, create by 1/1 black thrall creature tokens, where X is that spell's converted mana cost, mana value. When you control 7 or more thralls, sacrifice Endrek Sahr, Master Breeder. Here is the creature lineup. In total we are running 36 creatures. Endrek's effect needs these to be summoned to create tokens, but you will see that Endrek will have to be sacrificed if the thrall tokens reach 7, so we have to utilize a lot of sacrificing to keep this from happening. That will be the deck's major theme. Abyssal Gatekeeper. Abyssal Gatekeeper will make all players sacrifice a valuable creature and we merely need to get rid of a thrall. Accursed Centaur. Uses the sacrifice mechanism upon being summoned. Blood Bairn. Sacrifice a creature to power her up temporarily. Bloodthrone Vampire. Another sacrifice a creature to power her up temporarily. Bushmeat Poacher. Sacrifice a creature to perma-upgrade this creature with a +1/+1. Butcher of Malakir. When the butcher or another creature dies, each opponent must sacrifice a creature. Cirith Ungol Patrol. Sacrifice a creature then tap to draw cards. Corpse Blockade. To be used as a blocker, sacrifice another creature. Corpse Blockade gains Death Touch until end of turn. Crypt Lurker. Sacrifice creatures to draw. Deathgreeter. Gain life from sacrificing creatures. Defiant Salvager. Sacrifice a creature to put 1/1 counters on it. Demon of Catastrophes. Strong creature for 4 mana, just need to sack a creature. Eater of Hope. Regenerates self and sack creatures to destroy creatures. Fell Shepherd. Mass revival and sack to give negative counters to enemy creatures. Fleshbag Marauder. Make everyone sacrifice when summoned. Gavany Unhallowed. When creature is killed, add a 1/1. Harvester of Souls. When creatures die, draw. Hobbling Zombie. Creature with Death Touch and create more tokens. Jada, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia. Spawns zombies for more token fodder. Loathsome Curator. Exploit to destroy. Malakir Cullblade. When creature dies, add 1/1 to this guy. Malevolent Noble. Sacrifice creature to add a 1/1. Mortician Beetle. Gets a 1/1 from sacked creatures. Offalsnout. Can be flashed out and then it is sacked for cheap. Ravenous Harpy. Sack creatures and add a 1/1. Silumgar Scavenger. When creatures die, add a 1/1. Soulreaper of Moggus. Sack to draw. Stronghold Assassin. Sack to assassinate. Tar Fiend. Devour to add counters to self. Thraxordaman. Sack to draw. Vampire Aristocrat. Sack to increase by 1/1 for turn. Stronger by how many sacked. Vermin Gorger. Sack to gain life and drain opponents by 2. Viscera Seer. Sack to scry, good for recon and strategy. Voracious Null. Sack to perma increase counters on self. Wartie Witch. Sack to scry. Zathrad Demon. Strong monster with a cost each turn to sack. 12 sorceries. Here are some sorceries that work with Endrek's effect. Barter in Blood. All players sack 2, possibly removing threats from board. Blood Divination. Sack to draw. Bone Shards. Sack to destroy enemy creature. Bone Splinters. Sack to destroy enemy creature. Danse Macabre. Revival with a twist could be fun. Flesh Allergy. Destroy and deal damage. Innocent Blood. Everyone sacks. Lash of the Balrog. Destroy enemy by sacking. Lich Knight's Conquest. Sack to revive. Mind Extraction. Reveal enemies' cards and possibly cause them to discard them. Ruthless Disposal. Multiple creature elimination. Victimize. Sack and Revive. 5 instants in this deck. Culling the Weak. Sack for mana. Merciless Resolve. Sack to draw. Perilous Predicament. Everyone sacks. Rescue from the Underworld. Revive creatures. Village Rites. Sack to draw. We will be using 36 lands. 34 swamps. 1 Temple of the False God. 1 Command Tower. Here are the artifacts, 8 total. Assault Suit. Protects Endrek from being sacked. Bag of Devouring. Sack tokens for prizes. Carnage Altar. Sack creatures to draw. Demonmail Hauberk. Equip by sacking a creature, boost a creature for power and toughness. Ghost Lantern. Equip creature will get 1/1 when creatures die. Grafted Wargear. Creature equipment and way to sacrifice if needed. Sol Ring. Tap to gain mana. Stitches Graft. Unattached to sack creature. Lastly, 2 enchantments. Consecrated by Blood. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying, and sacrifice 2 other creatures. Regenerate this creature. The next time this creature would be destroyed this turn, it isn't. Instead, tap it, remove all damage from it, and remove it from combat. Dark Prophecy. Whenever a creature you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Thanks for listening to this budget build by Sarabox, a robot penguin panda guy.